So the only way to defeat this current government is to have a candidate that will have the capacity to do so. And you can't come and put innuendos and rhetoric and say, so it must be the North. Pursuing generalization statement on general terms without specifically stating what candidate you think should be that. For me, I think that candidate should be Peter Obi. Candidate that have moved that goes around from state to state, that move from Jigawa to from Abuja to Kafasha to Kaduna, even to Olamaboro in Kogi State, and I've been to several technical institutions, nursing school. We can't have people who are not showing compassion, who are not showing that they have the capacity to be able to know the terrain of this country. Because the problem we have put people in government who have not been able to even know what is the route that link between Ogugu to Enugu. What is that road? People don't travel, they travel on shop. But I have seen a candidate. I will not come to do a statement on that I will not mention name of those I think that can win this thing. And if you look at the last election, there was no political entrenchment. There was no political structure. People say, oh, there are 3 people tweeting in one room. There are no governors, there are no senators. But that election, Obi has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he has the public, the people have interest in him. Because it's about the messaging. It's about the acceptance. Because you can be popular, and then you go to the ballot and there's no result. But people accept you. That's where your popularity translates into vote. So you look at the Southern election that was conducted, despite the fact that APC was in control of the structure in the entire south of our country. If PDP was in control of, within the South, PDP was in control of Delta. In that Delta, they had a vice presidential candidate for the PDP, and Atiku won the vote, Peter Obi won the vote there over 80%. You have the Southern election statistics, where Peter Obi had 44.5%, Atiku had 19.4%, Tinubu had 35.5%, and Kwakwaso had 0.48%. Where he defeated every candidate that participated in the South. And when you come to the North, he had a substantial share. You have to take away the rigging, because the people say, oh, he didn't win the election. People are claiming he won the election. We need to go to the IRF and see that there are a lot of irregularities, a lot of forged results that were posted there. And if you look at the BBC report, expose done on Rivers State, including Premium Times, you will find out that Peter Obi defeated every other candidate in Rivers State. These are data that are verifiable, that you can reach out to. We can't just sit down and then come to a station and then try to put up candidates that are not going out there to sell themselves, to go around to connect with Nigerians, to show compassion to people who are going through crisis, like what happened in Makwa. Obi has tried to reach all parts of this country, working to show the interest that, yes, education is very key and very important. If a nation must grow, if a nation must develop, and you look at the investment in healthcare. Right now we have an healthcare system that our president cannot even go to the hospital 2 weeks before Buhari left office. 21 billion naira was invested in the ASO clinic, weeks. And it was the place, there was a ceremony to open up that place. But nobody's using it today. So we have a situation where we need to have people who believe in the system, people who know the system, who have traveled across length and breadth of this country by road to know what the people are feeling. And I see Obi doing that on every weekly basis, except it's not in this country. Okay. So we must connect those dots. Okay. And I will not hide behind one finger to say, oh, it must be South. I have narrowed it from South to Peter Obi.
Okay.